last thing. Hold on. Okay. Let's get started. How is everybody doing? Oh, late popping of an achievement, I guess. Got it. All right. Well, how's everybody doing? Let me get situated here as always. So, Slay the Spire is one of my favorite deck building roguelikes. It's not a super populated genre. I mean, I guess it is more now than when Slay the Spire 1 came out, but this is a big favorite of mine, and it's been in the works for a really long time, and it just came out today. So we played a little bit of Marathon earlier, which also came out today. And now so today is just a release day shenanigan. So let's get started. We'll do some single player, and then I really want to test out the co-op, but I don't know if we will. Actually, yeah, let's make sure that's muted. Well, let me testing. Testing. Muted. Well, let me testing. Muted. Okay. A little bit of an echo there for a little bit. All right. Cool. Let's get going. So in this game, you always start with the Ironclad. That is the first of the classes that you unlock. So we're gonna do that. It's not my first time playing Slay the Spire, but it is my first time playing this one, so we will. Yep, we know about that. Let me look at the map. Okay. So far, very familiar. We know what's coming. They're not going to throw any super big curveballs in terms of the structure. I am sure there's just going to be a lot of new things different from the first one. Yep. So yeah, it's basically we're playing with cards that use a certain number of a currency called energy. So every turn you have a certain number of energy, and you can either block or attack, or the two different. I mean, you can cast spells and other things, but blocking, or add block to yourself, and it wears off each turn. You can see what the enemy is about to do, so you can like plan to block. So in this case, we know that he's going to do 12 damage to us. We've got one defend card, so really all we can do is defend once, which is, that card said 5 block. And then we have 2 out of 3 energy. These are all 1 energy cards, so we're just going to attack and attack. And then when you're out of energy, you end the turn. Then they do their attack. You saw we only took 7 damage because we had the 5 block. Now we see that he's going to do 6 damage and then shield himself. So we're going to use one of these. We'll block 5 of that 6 damage. And then we're going to deal 8 damage and apply vulnerable, which makes him take 50% more damage. Oh, I don't have the energy for that. I should have. That's a 2 energy card. Okay. But so far, this is all from the first game, too. Yep, draw pile and discard pile. Got it. I don't know what the up means. Maybe that means he's about to upgrade. Strength. Okay. So now he does more damage. That 2 with the sword underneath is indicating that he's doing 2 extra damage. So he's about to do 14 damage. I think we can kill him in 1 turn, though. This will be 8, 6, 14, but he'll have vulnerable, so he'll take... He won't die. Might as well defend vulnerable. And then we'll kill him next turn. Easy enough. So I'm assuming we're going to have a whole bunch of new cards that are different from... I mean, I put many hours. I don't even want to look at the player, the play count. I put many hours into Slay the Spire. So I'm very familiar with the cards that existed, but this will be new for me. Alright, deal 7 damage, gain 2 strength this turn. We always like to have applying 2 vulnerable. $16 block is pretty nice, but it costs 2 energy. That's not really a good early card. We'll take DPS to start. So then normally you have some choices of where you can go. Wait, testing. How do I go live here? It looks like might make more sense to go right. What does the purple thing above them mean? Strategic. This enemy intends to give me 1 status. Okay. Well, it looks like... Kill this guy. Defend is not going to defend against the status attack. Okay, slime. You know what we can do? Just to... Yeah, fast mode. We don't need it to be slow. Damn, I should have done that at the beginning of the turn. So I would have had more damage to take this dude out. If I get 2 more attacks, yeah, he's done. That's pretty good. Deal 9 damage to all enemies. That's pretty good early on. I mean, it's between breakthrough and anger, because anger is, I mean, costs nothing, and it just gives you an extra one. It just is repeated 6 damage, but this is 9 damage to all enemies, which is kind of nice. We're gonna take this. Now, when you're like a pro Slay the Spire player, which I am not, they don't even take cards every time, and they can go with like a not like beefed up number wise deck, like, and they can do it with the very few. I'm not really good at doing that. I have to learn how to do that. This game is super in-depth. Intends to apply a debuff to me. Okay. Well, he shrunk me. While Shrinker Beetle is alive, your attacks deal 30% less damage. That piece of shit. Eat that, Beetle. Deal 17 damage. Exhaust the top card of your opponent. Damn, so this exhausting removes the card from your combat. So this would just be a random card or just leave your deck. But 17 damage, it's hard to pass up. I think we have to take it. It's such an interesting card. I mean, how many cards do I have that have strike? Hold on, my controller is bugging out again. What the hell? Okay, we're back. Just trying to look at my, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's a pretty good card to have, huh? That does 18 damage. Because I have so many strike cards. I guess I'm running a strike DPS build. Start off. Gain 7 block, exhaust 1 card. What's up with this exhausting cards at random? Ooh. So Ironclad's all about exhausting cards this time around. Because if you exhaust a card, you get 16 block. I don't have enough for both of them, though. Fuck. I gotta buy something. This is overwhelming because it's all new cards. You get so used to playing in one. And I liked Ironclad. I played a lot of Ironclad. I'm glad they brought him back. The other, I think him and maybe one other class is from the first one. 20 damage. What? What? Why did that only do 1 damage? Oh, I blew it there. Will this start the battle over? It will, okay. I messed up there. So what? The next time Inklet loses HP, it only loses 1 instead. And that applies to all of them. Slippery, slippery indeed. I gotta be more observant. I normally don't like safe scumming. I don't know what the top card of my draw pile is, huh? Hopefully it's not Perfected Strike. Oh, that's the discard pile. Oh, so what happens if the draw pile is empty? What happens here? Nothing got exhausted? Oh, so something did get it. Okay, so it got shuffled and then exhaust. That's good to know. It'll still exhaust no matter what. Oh, hell yeah. That came in handy in the first time we had it. This game rules, guys. I'm telling you. I'm already in. I can't wait to test out multiplayer. "12 damage to all enemies" is a good Costs 1 less for each attack. Oh. Oh. I'm just going heavy DPS. Unplayable. Can be hatched at a rest site. What could this possibly hatch into? Do we take 7 max HP? I don't know, this is tough. Is the game volume not? I'm gonna have to. It would, because it's coming through my headset. Ugh. Should we do the bird? Let's do the bird. Let's see what this hatches into. We're not far from a rest site. 2 more battles. Three if we go this way. The first time you play this card, gain energy. Let's upgrade a card, because I want to see what upgrading one of these does. Ooh, which card would we want to upgrade? I did it again, dude. I pressed Y to go use a potion. Let's not do that. It's a lot of damage. That's not a bad one to have because we're doing a bunch of attacking. Damn. Alright, we have to think about how we take the least amount of damage here. I can do 20 damage for 2 energy, but it would only make sense to use it on this guy, and then I wouldn't be, and I'd be able to kill the, oh, let's do that. We got it. Kill this guy. Kill this one. And then now this guy's gonna defend, so he won't even be attacking us. He's got 12 health, so we can just take him out with 2 swift strikes. Alright, give me 1 second, chat. I'm just gonna go warm up some foods, because this is a good game I can eat with, eat while playing. So give me 1 second. let's get back to this. What should we pick here? I think we do. Damn, I can't decide. I mean, DPS build would be this. But the drawing additional cards would allow us to set up a build really easy. But we would have to stop taking cards every time. I did it. Okay. Oh no. I didn't go. Oh, that's fine. One more battle before the rest site. Okay. At the start of each combat, gain 4 plating. Love that, love that. I can use all the extra debuff, or like just armor. Because these enemies are going to start hitting really hard. Why are these motherfuckers vibrating? Damn. $14 fucking... What is my potion? No way. Fuck. I'm 2 health away. Ah. I should have used the evil eye here. Let's run that back. We can play that smarter. What was... That's fine. I don't care if a defend is discarded. I care if one of my good cards is. See now. We're gonna take 14 damage, but 12 damage, but we can rest at the rest site and get more health so we can at least make it, try to make it to the first boss on the first try. No way that happens, but... And I don't know how long we'll be on stream because I gotta wake up tomorrow for work. Well, you best believe this will be my new game that I play on flights when I travel. Which I have a trip coming up next week. It's perfect. Alright. He's not attacking me. So we can just... 19. 9. Alright. I think we can get him. Dunzo. Wow. That is pretty powerful. 2 extra energy. This could be 15 damage to all enemies. Damn. Oh, I want both of these cards. There's one more rest site before the boss. It looks like we can get there with just one more encounter. I want to see what the egg is. So we're going to hatch the egg. I didn't see what that was. Okay. That's pretty good. 0 energy card that does 14 damage. I'd say it's pretty worth hatching that egg. Can't afford any of the relics. One strength and 1 dex. Random attack, random power. Exhaust your hand. Draw a card for each card exhausted. Fuck. If I was running an exhaust build, that is perfect for that. At the end of your turn, one random attack in your hand is played against the enemy. I mean, it's on sale. It's a cheap. I don't know. Deal 32 damage? Alright, we gotta go with that. We're doing DPS. And let's buy this card because it's cheap. It gives us a free attack, essentially. And we can manipulate it. If we only have one attack left at the end of the hand, it'll have to play that attack. That's just a free attack. This is also nice. Oh, nah, we do the cheap card and save, because we're gonna make it past Act 1, and then I think maybe we pick one of these. Let's do the attack. All right. Let's make sure we get through Act 1 on our first try. Arms suddenly jut out from a nearby hole, clutching a suspicious bag of riches and a cursed relic. 6 HP loss, 65 gold. What's clumsy? It's just an unplayable card. If the card is in your hand at the end of the turn, it's okay, so it's only once it shows up. That's not that bad. Let's get a random relic. What was our random relic? Every 3 turns, gain energy. I mean, sure. I'd say that's a worthy trade-off for one bullshit card. What the hell is this thing? What are we fighting? What am I looking at? Cubex Construct. Alright. He's about to buff. Let's just do as much damage as possible. Which I guess would be... I mean, we could do... I mean, we don't need to defend, but... whatever. What is he doing? What is he... He's about to do 9 damage to us. Clumsy takes up a spot there. Here's where we could do the random attack, but it costs 2, and the only attacks we have are the... It wouldn't make any sense. What we need to do is this to get the 11 block, and then attack him twice. Oh shit, is my rage... Oh, I think the rage card that I played in our first turn is lasting all battle. Every time I attack, I get 3 block. I gotta see if that's true. That would be insane. If it I thought it would only last for the turn. We can do 20 damage. And 8 damage. But if we do this, then this will kill him. No, it won't. Deal 13 damage. Fuck. Oh, but what about... Hold on. We gain 2 strength. Nice. We could get another perfected strike in the deck. another chance for it to show up. I think we have to rest and get our health back. I have to go into this with as best chance as possible to succeed. All right, before we do this, let me just get some more water, and we'll do this real quick. Okay. The next 9 times Phantom loses HP, it only loses 1, so we just need to be efficient and block. We just need to survive his onslaught. Strength doesn't matter. Oh, I have... let me see. How does rage last? How long does rage last? That is, we're I think in a good spot. Dude, 27 damage. And gave me 3 status effects. I just made him a little weaker. Damn, he just gave me 3 wounds. Alright, he's 4 hits away from taking actual damage. So it shouldn't be, I should just be... One hit away from taking actual damage. I shouldn't use this. But I could use this and then he'll... Let's wait till the next turn. Alright. He's only doing 9 damage here. We can... Alright, he is fair game now. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. He's about to do 16 damage. We don't have any way to defend ourselves. No defense. We're gonna take this 16 damage to the face. We might as well make it worth it. I think we have 4 energy. If we bludgeon, drink our energy potion, cinder, strike. Or if we play this at the end of the hand, we can play 1, 2, 3. That'll be for 4 energy. We can drink the potion. Play this. It'll play that on. We can play every card in the hand. You ready for this? Okay. Every card in the hand. Let's drink the energy now. One, 2, 3, 4. Love that. Okay. Let's get to work. $29 damage is really bad. Dude. I don't know if we're going to be able to do 51 damage next turn, but we're going to be... Oh, I didn't realize that the random attack card was going to happen. The Stampede lasts a couple rounds. Dude. That just saved... I mean, it played the perfect strike. We can end him right here. No way. We can't end him. He has 1 fucking health. Are you joking me? We gotta finish him off. Come on. Good stuff. First try through Act 1. We love to see it. Transform all attacks into dealing 16 damage. I mean, dude. I mean, if you just have a... But then that probably neuters Perfected Strike, because they're no longer strike cards. Probably not the best. At the start of return gain 2. That's pretty good. But you'd have to use that early on. I mean, it's a waste of a turn. Not a waste, but it uses up a whole turn. Exhaust a random attack in your hand and add its damage to this card. Oh, we're doing that. We gotta do that. Because if we can have it exhaust even like the big card, if it attacks twice, we can double. Oh, wow. Alright, we made it through Act 1. We didn't heal. We didn't heal from Act 1 to Act 2. Thank you. That would have been a tough realization. Start each combat with an additional 4 energy. Add 1 brightest flame to your deck. Place the Act 2 map with a single special path. What? Do we do the special path? I don't like the losing 1 max HP of that. I mean, that sounds permanent. Every time we use that. Like, or is it just per battle? I don't know. I don't like that. Losing max HP is never a good thing. This has no downside. Should we do this? Let's try it. Alright. Let's see how good we are at Slay the Spire. I don't think I'm that good, so let's find out. I don't know. We're gonna need to be doing more damage against these guys. Bull bugs. That guy's about to do 15 on us. I might as well do. Oh, I can knock one of them out completely. So if I wanted to exhaust, I should have looked to see how much damage that just did. Alright, he had 17. Now he has 5. So it did 12 damage. It said deal 4 damage and then... I don't... It says it add that damage to the card. It didn't seem like it did, but... I didn't see that he was about to do 18. Shit. Whenever this would be shuffled into your draw pile, place it on the top instead. Why? Oh, so if I really was trying to get rid of cards, which is, I guess, the meta, if you're trying to be really good at Slay the Spire. Let's do Perfect Fit. I don't know if I always want the 32 damage right there, but that wouldn't be a bad one. This one would not be a bad one. I like that. I like that. Alright, 1 second, chat. what I'm realizing is that we don't have enough defense cards. I don't want to take the 17 damage. I have no way to defend ourselves. But I can use this potion. And end this in one turn. Nice. I need one of these that are block focused. Yeah, honestly, I think the 12 block is better. I mean, this would be really good. Hmm. No way, it's just him. Yeah, summon monsters, of course. They're gonna summon monsters? Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. Can I get rid of the big dude? has 1 health. I didn't take any damage though. That was huge. I figured killing the big one would kill the other ones. What do we want to do this time? I can't. I probably shouldn't get rid of defense. The chosen cheese. Deal 12 damage to everyone? Can be thrown at the merchant for 100 gold instead. What? Okay, so they are also super valuable. I don't think I need 12 damage to everyone, including myself. We'll keep one. Let's see what we can buy. I just gave us... I feel like I need more defense. That's pretty good, actually. Boss, resting place, boss, resting place. Okay, oh boy. I think what we do is leave this as the last attack card. We do this. Let's just go for the front. We weren't able to block, but we weren't able to finish him off either. I took a bunch of damage there. I think we can kill this guy. Okay. He's probably gonna come back now. I could see them like after a few turns. If other segments are still alive, revives in 2 turns with 25 HP. 2 turns. Fuck, we were focused on him. We can save Scum. Try to get as far as possible. I'm only gonna be able to do one long run today anyway. This has already been an hour and a half long run because I have to go to bed, but I'm definitely gonna be playing this a lot off stream. Hmm. I'm gonna survive this 14 plus 6. I have 3 plating. Alright. I tried. Okay. It was 2. Okay, if I can kill them both this turn. I'm not gonna be able to kill. Oh no. No, 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 no. The other, I'm not gonna be able to kill either of them. Alright. We got him. Whenever this enemy is hit by an attack, add 1 dazed into my draw pile. Fuck. 42. We might be able to kill him next turn. No way. Fuck, he's gonna do 28 damage to us. I was one turn away from getting us full health for the... I had to rest. Dude. Where are we? 321 health. We are on a DPS build, so let's go. He's gonna give me 6 status cards. Alright. We can do this. One. What is that? Get farther, increase sandpit by 1. Increase the cost of this card by 1. In 4 turns, you will be eaten and die? Oh, so I gotta... Okay, I gotta keep sandpit up. Okay, sandpit 5 in 5 turns. Okay, I gotta play those. Okay, cool mechanic. We're gonna bludgeon, but we're gonna apply this first. Let's go. Come on, we can DPS these guys. Let's go. About to take 28 damage. Damn, I'm just gonna eat this 20 damage. Don't love that, but if we can kill him before he kills us, we have 20 damage again. We have to do the flame barrier. Let's see what we draw. We might need to do this to survive. We can ultimate defend for 11. and then do this. Or we take 8 or 9 damage. We take all right. 30. Oh no. Oh wow, it exhausts and then adds to it for the next time you play it. Okay, we might survive. We're gonna survive this. We have 25. He's gonna hit me for 22. Okay, we need... If we don't kill him this turn, we have to play this. Which doesn't look like we're going to beat him this turn. But he's not attacking us this turn, so we might do this. I think we can kill him right here. Right here. We're on Act 3 on first try. Let's go. W's in the chat. Bro. Whenever you play 2 or fewer cards in a turn, take half damage from enemies. This is just too good. Let's go. I think just the left path all the way down. And maybe we cut it, depending on what our health is like. We use the rest site there. We will only have one rest site up. No, there's one right before the end too. Yeah, let's just do this. Damn, right off the bat, I'm just gonna take a ton of damage. I don't have any way to defend myself. Unless I can kill one of these guys in one turn. I could lose 6 HP, get 6 total energy, and with 6 total energy I could probably kill one of these guys. Maybe 2, depending on if I get the bludgeon. No bludgeon. But we do get the stampede. So that's a free attack at the end of the turn, depending on what we leave. Probably want to make... 11 and 14 won't kill. I can... He has 2 health. And then at least now I can defend myself and not take any damage. That was the smarter play. I did all the damage to myself. Beautiful. That is excellent execution. I already have... The uppercut is really good. Whenever you shuffle your draw pile, draw a card. Whenever you gain gold, raise your max HP by 1. What about pairing it with this? Yo, if I had enough to buy both of these, every time I beat enemies, I think I get gold every time I beat enemies. Anyway, dude, that'd be great. My max HP is going up already because I have something else that's contributing. It was at 80, now it's at 84. This is a really good run for first run ever of the second game. I would not have been able to do this without my Slay the Spire 1 experience. I have to use this. If they're going to give me this card right away, I have to use this. Don't love that. That one guy's got shields. I mean, I can do 42 damage. He's got 55 health. I can kill the guy up front. And then draw cards to defend myself. Watch this. And then let's draw cards until we get beautiful. That's how we do it, ladies and gentlemen. We took no damage there. Now he's upgrading, so we have no attack. What? Fuck. Alright, we can get him. We just gotta get him 20. Give me 20. You've got to be kidding me. Oh, that's right. Look at that. I had the card that he gets damaged 6 damage every time I get hit. And he was popping me with the 5 hits. So he was taking damage each time. Beautiful execution. Beautiful execution. This is a great run, folks. Another perfected strike in the deck. Now we gotta do the upgraded card. If they're gonna give us a choice with an upgraded card, we gotta do it. I don't have any money. It'd be a waste of a merchant. We could do 2 question marks. At the end of your turn, if this is in your hand, take 2 damage. But then you can enchant a card that exhausts with Soul's Power. This card loses exhaust. I only have 1 card that exhausts itself. So it might not be worth it to do that. Whenever you exhaust a card, deal 1 damage to a random enemy. Can't hurt. Increases damage on this card by 2. Increases block gain with this card by 2. First time you play this card, draw 2 cards. We don't need that rest site, but we could use it to upgrade. If I can make that card innate, which means that I start with it, whenever I rest, heal an additional 15. Yo, we're gonna have a full health potential shot at the boss here. Let's not screw up. This is the only run we're doing tonight, so let's make it count. Damn, they're beefing up. That was one way to avoid taking a ton of damage there. I am not allowed to reject. You sit in the chair of decision making, and the trial begins. A powerful noble steps forward. You find a note in your pocket indicating that if you decide innocence, you will be handsomely rewarded. The noble barely argues against the corruption charges and gives you a knowing smirk. Can't stop corruption, but you can pocket some gold. The crowd bellows. Decide. 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 If this is in your hand, there's 1 HP for each card in your hand. But you get 300 gold. We're about to go to a... This would mean we can avoid healing now. But we have this extra card. It's one card in a 37 card deck. We sided with corruption. is a full heal. Or we can smith and heal at the end. I don't want to take on the big boss. One big encounter or two little ones? This can decide the run. Wow. Alright, I can kill the guy in front. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. What did he just do to me? While Spectral Knight is alive, all your cards are ethereal? I think we can kill him in one hit, one turn here. We have a good deck. Yeah, I think we got him. The guy in the back is doing 35 though? We're about to take that 35 to the face. unfortunately. How's that guy gonna do 35 damage? I don't know if we should save Scum and try to take him out first. No way. Oh. These guys are gonna take me out. Maybe not, actually. But they are gonna... Okay. We can take the guy out front, maybe? 13 and 13. Oh, we only need one. Shit. Can we take him out in one more turn? 23, 30. We got him. Oh, we're gonna get a shot at the final boss, or the boss of Act 3. $15 away from a full heal. Alright, a 2-hour run. Let's just see if we can do it. What a way to get introduced to the game. Minions abandon combat without their leader. So really we should be focusing afflictions on my cards. Alright, we got 118 in one turn. If we can just keep pumping him. Chains of Binding. The first 3 cards drawn each turn are afflicted with bound. Only 1 bound card can be played each turn. Cards are unbound. Every one of my cards is bound. I can only play one of them. This one's not bound. That's crazy. That's right. If I only... If I only play 2 cards, it halves the... I gotta remember the relic I have, so the brown thing is not... the end of the world. I can only play one of these 3. He's about to do... We're gonna have his damage. So instead of 18, no, 36, he's gonna do 18. And we're only gonna have, is that 3 block? we could make him weak so he does less damage. And then do this to him. And just take it. $16. Damn, he's got shields, and now he's putting on more shields. I really want to play this, but I should play this so I can get 4 more cards. And now I can't play either of those. Keeps putting 20 shield on himself. I wonder if I need to kill the minion. We're going to try this again if I lose. Maybe I should try to kill the minion. I've already done 160 damage. I could have killed the minion by now. I should try doing that. I blew it. I was right there. I mean, okay, that's a cool way to do the progression. Lots of question marks. What is this like? Play a single run with all characters and beat Act 3 to unlock the daily. Wow. Alright, so you gotta invite. There's no like random matchmaking. Obviously, that makes sense. We'll have to try that with my buddies this weekend. But alright, anyway, guys, thank you for joining. This was my first run at Slay the Spire 2. I don't know how much I'll be streaming this, just because it's a game that I will play on my ROG portably, and yeah, we made it all the way to the Act 3 boss, so that was pretty cool. And yeah, we will see you guys tomorrow on, I don't know, it's the weekend. We may go back to Final Fantasy 16. We might do some Hollow Knight Pantheon 5. Might do some more marathon with my buddies. The world is our oyster, but we will be playing games this weekend, so I will catch you guys next time.